Hey Knowledge family, how everybody doing today? Today I want to talk about Kanye West, and then I want to talk about Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth, and then I want to talk about Gunna, and that's a rapper. So we're going to talk about all three of those subjects today, family. I really want to talk about this and let everybody hear the trending topics that's going on right now. Anyway, please hit the like and subscribe. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all our new subscribers, our old subscribers, everybody. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. It's so greatly appreciated. It is so greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much. Now, family, let's get down to, hit like. Click, click. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt. Just hit the like button for your girl. Please show some support, and that'll help push my videos out a little bit more. Thank you so much, y'all. Can't tell you how much it's appreciated. But let's get on to Kanye West. What's going on with Kanye West? Now, first, I just want to say and give him his props first. But Kanye is a very good rapper, very intelligent. He has a lot going on. He has a brand, his Yeezys. Kanye West is a true entrepreneur. He is doing so well. He's always done well. He gets down on his music, on his beats and everything. It's a lot of songs that other stars have that's real big hits that came from Kanye West, So Kanye, I got to give him his flowers and, say that he is a very good artist, one of the best. But now, Kanye, let's talk about this. Now, they say you ain't out here paying your bills now, Kanye. And then they say you're also taking folks samples from them. So we're going to allegedly. So we're going to get on that. They say you allegedly ain't paying your bill. And then they say you allegedly is swiping folks' little sound. You sampling folks' music and don't want to get them they little old cheese for it and stuff like that. That's all allegedly now, family. But we definitely finna talk about that. Now, Kanye, let's talk about that, Kanye. Now, first of all, family, let me start off with this right here, because it is a lot going on with Kanye. I had to write this one right here down on Kanye, and then y'all know I got to put my glasses on for this one. But anyway, they say, family, Kanye West allegedly being sued for $400,000 by a high-end fashion rental service, okay? And the rapper failed to settle outstanding fees owed to the company. Now, it was reported the 1st of July, around July 7th, they had reported that David Cassavant Archive, that's his name, 31 years old, is taking legal action against West, Kanye West, who is 45 years old, over non-payment of rental fees for 13 rare esteemed pieces since October 2020. Sorry about that. Okay, now the lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles court, family, on July the 5th, 2022, allegedly, okay? Now, the company said West owes them $221,810 in unpaid fees. And they seeking an additional $195,100 from West to replace the items if they are lost entirely, okay? So, Kanye West rented 13 items from these people in February 2020. And the payment stopped entirely in October 2020, allegedly, family. Now, West have not responded to the company's request of unpaid balance and missing items, allegedly, okay? So now, what they're saying, family, now Kanye West, now what they out here saying now, this archive man, what he's saying is that you came and you got 13 items from him or their company or whatever, and you supposed to be making payments on them, and you got it, and in October 2020, you just done stop paying the folks. And they say they want their money. That's what they saying right there. Now, Kanye, now you know, go and pay them folks now. Because now you know you got enough money to just go ahead on and pay it. Because they say it's like over $200,000, a little bit over $200,000 that he just owed, that Kanye could just pay them folks on off, right? But he ain't did it. So that was in 2020. He stopped making payments October 2020. Here it is in 2022. And them people still ain't got their money, allegedly. That's what they trying to say now, Kanye. So we going to need you to report to the conference office right now and tell us why you ain't paying these people. And you know you got the money to pay these people. You know that the $200,000 ain't even going to hurt your little wallet, honey. Why you not paying these people? We don't know. But anyway, they say that you don't pay your bills out here, Kanye. So we going to need you to come to the conference office and tell us why you not paying these folks. Unless it's something else going on with this story. I don't know. I just don't know. But they say that you got their stuff and you ain't paying for it. Point blank, period. And they say they want their money now. But they done already went to the courthouse up there and filed a lawsuit that they want their money. And then they added an additional $195,000 in case the items are lost. Like if Kanye say, oh yeah, I did get the items or whatever. And they say, well, where the items at? And he's like, well, I don't know. I was probably moving or something like that. And I don't know where none of the items are. That's where they said that extra $195,000 come from, that he's going to have to pay for that as well. So he's going to have to pay for what he owed them and that $200 and something thousand that he owed them, then pay for them for the items that he lost, if he done lost them. And if he ain't lost them, I don't know if they want them back and then he don't have to pay the $195,000. I don't know. But anyway, Kanye, they said they want the money, yeah. So now go and pay them folks their money, because that just don't look good at all. Don't y'all hate when people borrow stuff from y'all and then they say, I'm going to give it right back, and then they don't never give it back? And that's what it's giving me that type of tease there, Kanye. You know, family, y'all know when y'all borrow something from somebody and then you get them, you know, a certain amount of time to bring it back to you, they don't never bring it back to you. Or either if you sell somebody something and they say, okay, I'm going to give you half now, but I'll give you half next week or another 2 weeks when I get paid, you don't hear from them. You don't hear from them or nothing. You will wait about 5 or 6 months, and then the sad part is, if you call them every day about it, now they feel like you getting on their damn nerve. Why you calling me every day about that little money? I'm going to pay your money. Okay, if you're going to pay me my money, pay me then. You owe me the other half of what you got. I'm going to pay you when I get paid. I'm paying you when. So, see, they act like you getting on their nerve when you keep asking them about it. But then when you wait about, you say, okay, I ain't going to bother them right now. I'll wait about 2-3 months, probably 4 months, and see if they gonna pay me. And then they don't never pay you. Okay, now so if you wait 4-5 months and ask them about it, now they act like they done forgot, family. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So you in the catch-22. You can't win for losing. If you ask them about the damn money every day, then they gonna swear you getting on their nerve and act like you bothering them. Then if you give them time and give them some months before you ask about it, now they gonna act like they forgot that they owe you something. Oh no, I already paid you. No, hell you did. You know you ain't paid me. I need my money here. It's just a catch-22. But anyway, Kanye, you done went down to the hood vibes now. You don't want to pay for nothing when you got to give. But I'm trying to figure out, I'm talking about, they gave Kanye a whole lot of time. I guess that's what the rich folks do. They give him about 2 years to pay for stuff. Not out here in this real world. I'm telling you right now, you get a car from somebody, You think them car folks gonna let you ride around in it for 2 years before they go up there and file a lawsuit on their car? Hell no. You miss about 2 payments. They knocking on your door, coming through your gate, your dog barking. Then they got the old man coming to pull your stuff up, the repo man coming and sneaking and following you to the job. Soon as you get out your car and go in there to start working, repo man jacking your shit up, taking it with them. That's after 2 payments missing. Then folks on your job saying, hey, are they pulling somebody's car out there? They pulling a red Camry or something out of the parking lot. Oh, that's mine. By the time you run out there, repo man gone with your shit. I'm trying to tell you, it don't take but 2 payments to miss. Even if you're going to rent some furniture, family, y'all ever know if people who rent furniture from these old rental places and all that, or furniture stores, you miss about 2 payments. They beating on your door with the truck and everything. Because if you ain't got the money, they finna load that shit up, snatch it out your house, load it up in that truck, and take it on back to the store and resell it. Now, they don't give that much time out here on these real regular streets. But they done gave Kanye 2 whole years before they even said that they want to go up there and file on. So I guess they was trying to contact Kanye. Then they see him with all these Yeezys and he coming out with all this brand and stuff. They were like, oh, hell no. Then Kanye coming out with songs. He all on songs and stuff. Them people say they want their money, Kanye. So go on and get them their money here and stop being like that. Allegedly, that's what they say that you owe. And then, that ain't the kicker, family. Then, on top of that, Kanye, I don't know what's going on with here, Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? But now, I got to say now, Kanye my boy, but you know, I got to report the news, Kanye. So don't get mad at me. This is what they say, allegedly, okay? So anyway, allegedly, Kanye West is also being sued for copyright infringement on his latest album, Donda 2. Okay, now, Marshall Jefferson had a 1986 hit called Move Your Body. It's like a house song, family, because I went and looked and checked it out, family, to see, you know, okay, what is that song that this man here, this Marshall Jefferson, claimed that Kanye West used some of his music in his new album called Donda 2, right? So I went back and looked, I was like, Move Your Body. Move Your Body. So I looked it up, Marshall Jefferson, and I listened to it in his house music. It's almost like house music. But anyway, family, he said Kanye took his hit, he took some samples off his hit that he had in 1986 called Move Your Body, okay? And the sample, it was sampled by West without Jefferson's permission, allegedly. Now, Jefferson's publisher, Ultra International Music Publishing, states that the unlawful use of the track is willful and deliberate. Wow. Meaning that Kanye and his team or whatever knew what they was doing and they did it on purpose and they did it deliberately and was going to do it without intending on, you know, giving the man his credit or whatever, allegedly, okay? So now West representatives have not responded to this either, family. At the time, they haven't responded to Mr. Marshall Jeff or his independent publishing company for any type of comments. Now, the lawsuit says West and his team previously admitted to representatives for Jefferson that they had sampled Move Your Body. Jefferson is seeking damages of $150,000 per infringement. So what that means, family, when they say this Jefferson man is seeking $150,000 per infringement off that song that Kanye have on his Donda 2 album, he want $150,000 for every sample. So if Kanye used his music and you can hear some of his music like in the first part, middle part, the ending, And if you can hear his sample about 10 times in that song, then that means it will be 10 times 150,000. Okay? If you can only hear that sample of this man's music 2 times in that song, it will be 2 times $150,000. So it just depends on how many times that sample is put inside of that music. Like if they playing that same beat, and that same beat is going about 10 times like that. I'm just giving y'all an example of how that go when they say $150,000 per infringement. That's how that goes, family. So I'm like, look, Kanye, what is you doing? Then, family, I'm just trying to figure out. That's going to be a lot. I don't know. I haven't listened to that song on Donda that this man here claimed that he took my hit, my 1986 hit, Move Your Body, took that, and he took samples out of it. So it just depends on how many samples he took out of it, how many times the beat, that same beat is going through that thing. That could turn out to be millions. It could turn out, because like I said, if it's 10 beats in there throughout that song that samples that man, that's 10 times 150,000. If it's 20, it's going to be 20 times $150,000. So either way it go, it's still a lot of money, you know. So that's all I have to say now. You know, Kanye, you need to report to the conference office, because they say you is long overdue on all your payments up there. You talking about you ain't paid these folks for their 13 items. Now they saying that you're taking samples. Now this man here, he got a lawsuit too. So you got the lawsuit for the 13 items, allegedly. Now you got another lawsuit about sampling this man here's song, and you put it on your album on Donda 2, allegedly. Now you being sued for that. Then, family, it's a pastor that came out, and he did a sermon. And don't know if Kanye West heard the sermon or what. This is about 2 months ago here, but the other ones are recent. But now, about 2 months ago, it's a pastor that called himself suing Kanye West, allegedly, because he said that Kanye took some of his sermon, about 10 seconds of his sermon, and put it inside of his new album, or his album called Donda. I think he got just the Donda album. That was the first one. That's where the pastor saying that Kanye used his sermon and put it like a 10 seconds of his sermon. I think it's a chant type thing, or little chanting thing or whatever, but he said that Kanye took that and put it on his album. He said he's suing, he wants some money for it. So now I'm saying, okay, now the pastor, now I thought that you would love to spread the word, because you know if it's on Kanye album, that's the first one, Donda. The Donda 2 is where this other man, Marshall Jefferson, come in at saying that Kanye took samples of Move Your Body. Now, on the first album, the preacher is trying to say that Kanye used 10 seconds of his sermon, and he got it in there, and he said he wants some, I don't know what he's suing for. I don't know how much money he's suing for, but he allegedly is also suing Kanye West for that sample up there. So I'm like, okay, if the preacher's 10 seconds, I'm saying, okay, well, didn't you want to spread the word? That's spreading the word. That's spreading the word of whatever he was preaching about, the high power. So wouldn't that be good that the preacher get good recognition because it's on Kanye's song, and you know everybody gonna listen to Kanye's song? But then on the other hand, I can understand. He said, well, he using my stuff, so I want to get paid for it because Kanye is going to get money for that. So I had that conversation with some people, because we were saying, okay, if Kanye was just preaching himself and it wasn't on a record or anything like that, like if Kanye was just preaching, or Kanye was at a party or something like that, and he used what that man, the preacher man or the pastor said, then okay, you say, okay, he shouldn't get anything out of it because Kanye is just spreading the word. It's not on the record. But when you put it on the record, I can understand that the pastor wants some money for that because now Kanye is going to get paid for that, get royalties for that and all that, and the pastor wants some of that too. So anyway, it's just a big old mess, family, but I had to talk about that. But Kanye, they say you don't pay your bills, honey, allegedly, and you need to pay your bill. And they say you out here just taking folks' music and act like you ain't got to give them nothing. You ain't got to ask them permission. You ain't got to connect with them to see what can you do to use their music, and you compensate them for that. They say you just snatching their shit, honey, and you ain't giving a damn about it. It's almost like, yeah, I took it, what you gonna do? But now they got your ass up there at that courthouse now trying to file papers, dumb file papers and everything like that. You out here flossing with them Yeezys and everything else, and they say you got bills to pay. Allegedly, you got bills to pay for some items, and you need to compensate for these samples and stuff, allegedly, that you done too. But anyway, family, that's all I wanted to say about that with Kanye, but that don't make no sense. Let's go on to the next one, family. Is Nicki Minaj, okay? Now, Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty. Her husband here last week sometime was sentenced to home confinement, okay? Now, for not registering as a sex offender in the state of California, okay? Now, yeah, y'all heard me right. And everybody who don't know, you know, Nicki Minaj is married to a guy that had something happen in his past some decades ago. He did his time for it and things like that. But now, and he did his time for it, said he did about 4 years, but we'll get into that. But Nicki, now, we gonna need you to make sure that your husband is following court orders and court rules around here. And just because you have a lot of money and stuff, and I love Nicki too. But look here now, you got to make sure your husband got all his paperwork and stuff together. We know that you busy and you touring and you singing and you on rap songs and you doing concerts and all that. But you also got to make sure that your husband is doing what he's supposed to do so it don't affect your career and people out here running their mouth and talking, trying to make you look bad out here on these damn streets out here. Don't do that. You don't need to be looking bad out here on these streets. You got a career to do, baby. Please don't. Now, Nicki don't give a damn what nobody say. Now, first of all, Nicki married this man, and now they have a beautiful son together. And so, but he had this past. And in his past, some decades ago, this here thing happened with a 16-year-old. Allegedly, that's what they saying. It happened with a 16-year-old, and he did about 4+ years in prison. Okay, then he gets out, and then he later on down the line, I guess he gets with Nicki Minaj, and then they start liking and loving each other, and they got married. Now his past is following him, you know, and which Nicki knew all about his past, and Nicki didn't care. You know, Nicki Minaj, Nicki seems like she don't care about what nobody think about her, what nobody think about her husband, whatever. She living her life the way she want to live her life. And that's understandable, but at some point, you do have to care about your career and your reputation, because Nicki is another outstanding rapper, an outstanding artist. She's an outstanding everything. She is one of the best rappers. One of the best artists, okay? So at some point you do have to make sure all rules are followed so that it don't put a taint on your career, you know, because you got some people in the industry that don't want to fool with you and stuff because stuff keep coming out about this situation. But anyway, Nicki don't really care about none of that, but at some point you do, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this. Get your man, Nicki, a personal assistant, okay? You're going to have to get him a personal assistant because now he got to do home confinement, okay? And now he got to stay home for a year because, family, that was his punishment, okay? Because he moved to California, him and Nicki. Allegedly, they moved to California together. They was in New York. Shout out to New York because that's where I'm from, too. But they was in New York and then moved to California, okay? And when he moved to California, he never registered at that time as a offender. And then California got with him and said, hey, you didn't register as an offender. So you're going to have to get penalized for it because you know that once you move to a new state, you have to register as an offender. Okay? You just can't pop up in nobody's state knowing that you have to register. You just can't go moving all over the city and all over countries and different states and stuff and don't register as an offender. That's something that if that's in your court thing to do, you have to do it. They don't play about that. I tell you right there. So Nicki, just get your man, a personal assistant here, where that you will make sure he don't miss no court days, or he don't mess up on his probation, or he making sure that he registered the way he's supposed to register. Because if you too busy to make sure he do all that, now he done got sentenced for it last week sometime. But let me tell y'all about that. He pled guilty. See, when he moved last year, he moved to California. And then they realized he didn't register as an offender, right? So they got him and everything. So now his court date come up. Just here a couple of weeks ago. Court date come up and he did plead guilty. Okay? Now he pled guilty, so now they put him on house arrest for 1 year. He got 3-year probation now. And had to pay a $55,000 fine, okay? So that's how it go. So, Nicki, you're going to have to make sure you hire him an assistant because he's on house arrest for a year. Now, he's on 3-year probation. Then, y'all had to pay $55,000 for a fine because he didn't follow rules. Now, let me tell you. Hire your man a personal assistant, okay? And I know a lot of people out here saying, well, you know what? Nicki shouldn't even been with him, or Nicki don't need to be with him. Let me tell y'all something right now. It's a whole lot of women out here is with a man right now knowing that man had a dark-ass past. Yes, they is. It's a whole lot of women out here that are going with men that done had a dark past in the past, and they are still either going with them as boyfriend and girlfriend, or they married to them, or it's just living with whatever they doing. It's a lot of women out here in the United States. Nicki ain't the first one. Everybody act like, oh, Nicki, I don't know why she picked him, whatever, because that's what she want, that's what she want. NJ don't tell nobody who to take whatever, because say, whatever they smoke don't make me choke. So I ain't worried about it anyway. What goes on in their household don't affect me anyway. So that's her. You know, everybody just have to sit back and just hope everything work out for the best. And you know that man has changed his ways, or that man is, you know, sometimes a lot of people have dark pasts. A lot of people have things that happened to them in the past that a lot of people don't want to give them no second chance, or a lot of people don't like them, or a lot of people can't stand them, or whatever, because of their past. And then you have some people that have a dark past that can make their future bright, and they are nothing like what they did in the past or whatever happened in the past. So, you know, you just have to, whoever choose to be with them people, let them be with them people. That's how I feel. I ain't got no dog in the fight, no dog in the hunt, whatever how y'all want to say it. It ain't none of my business, no way. All I'm saying is, Nicki, I love you, girl. Your career, you be booming. You was one of the hottest rappers. Love you to death. But you're just going to have to I don't want to see another woman raising her child without the father. Because with this 1 year probation, 1 year house arrest, 3-year probation, then paying a $55,000 fine up there in California, they ain't playing with you. Ain't nobody playing with you. So he got to walk a straight and narrow road, boy. He can't fall off a wagon nowhere. He can't afford not one little mess up, or back up there he go and have to do the rest of them 3-year probation time. And you know, I'm the type, I don't like to see a woman raising a child by herself without the father, and the father going back and forth in jail, or the father spending 3 and 4 and 5 years in jail away from their child and away from the wife and all that. So avoid all that. Get your man a personal assistant here. That's all I got to say about that, Nicki. Get him a personal assistant, because now he is stuck in the house as a grown-ass man on punishment. Ain't that some shit? A grown-ass man right now in the house on punishment. Now, when Nicki travel and Nicki doing concerts and Nicki doing this, he can't even go, because he now on house confinement for a whole year. So he got to wait a whole year before he can even see Nicki perform in person. He watch it on TV. But right now, grown-ass man on punishment. Go get that man an assistant, and that assistant make sure he following all damn rules and shit. And matter of fact, with his grown ass, you need to take accountability for yourself and make sure that you cross all your T's and dot all your I's for the sake of your wife's career. Because you don't want anything just keep badgering and coming in, tainting her career. That don't make no sense. Don't nobody want to pay no $55,000 fine for not filling out paperwork. Come on, family. Now, do y'all want to do that, family? Family, hear me now. Hear me now. Who want to pay $55,000 for not filling out paperwork? I know Nicki and them got a lot of money now, but Nicki do. I know she got a lot of money, and I know people saying, oh, well, $55,000 ain't nothing, she can pay that. Yeah, if you got it, don't know. That's not the point. It's that I don't give a damn how much money you got. You still don't want to pay $55,000 because you ain't fill out paperwork. Come on now. That's crazy. Now they gonna fine you $55,000 because you didn't fill out paperwork. You didn't fill out paperwork saying I'm a offender. I'm a SEX offender. What's hard about that? And you don't need to be embarrassed, honey, because, hey, you need to just go on up there and go ahead on and go with the flow. That's what's entitled. That's what's required. Go on and do it. Ain't no need trying to be embarrassed about the damn thing. Go on up there and start filling out your paperwork here and stop damn juicing folks out their money with $55,000, because most of it is Nicki money anyway. But I ain't going to say nothing more about that. But get everything together there, Nicki. That's all I got to say about that. Now, Gunna. Let's go on to Gunna. Now, everybody know Gunna is a rapper. For the ones who don't know, he is a rapper. And they said that a nurse allegedly got caught attempting to smuggle drugs into the jail for Gunna. Okay? Now, Gunna is a rapper, and he's doing some jail time right now in Georgia for a RICO act, allegedly RICO act. And Young Thug is in there too with him. So they trying to say Young Thug and Gunna is connected in some type of alleged RICO act or whatever. So they still holding them and, you know, trying to see what they gonna do and all that. But in the meantime, while he's sitting up there in the jailhouse, Gunna and Young Thug, they both up in the same spot being held up there in Georgia. They saying now some nurse done came in there and allegedly attempt to smuggle some drugs inside of the jailhouse for Gunna, okay? That's what they coming out now. And I'm like, what in the take my temperature, take my blood pressure, and get me high is going on here? I don't know what's going on. How How do you take care of a patient and then get them high as hell? I don't know what's going on here, but that's what they say that this nurse did, okay? Now, can y'all imagine a nurse like, yeah, your heart sound good, your pulse sound good, okay, here goes some sugar booger, now sniff it. Oh, hell to the no. You need you a better nurse, honey. And y'all seen the thumbnail up there, the girl looked like a black girl, whatever, done went in there and did all that. But I don't even know if the stuff was for Gunna. You know, because a lot of people automatically pinning this shit on Gunna. Talking about nurses, a leg, she bringing some dope up there to Gunna, and Gunna requested a nurse that we don't know if he requested that mess or not. We really don't know, but I'm going to get into that because ENJ like to look at two sides of every story. I don't like to look at no one side. What, just because she said he told her to bring it up there, we supposed to automatically believe that? A lot of people will automatically believe that because he already sitting up there for a RICO act, so it's easy for people to feel like the man is guilty anyway, but I really don't know if the man told the girl that or not. I really don't know. But anyway, family, let's get down to this. They said that the alleged allegations on May 14th, family, involving a nurse, okay? And the prosecutor said the nurse was caught trying to attempting to smuggle in a bag of marijuana and that white powder, that sugar booger, okay? They said that it was a bag of it, and she was attempting to bring that into the jail, okay? And she said it was for, and she said she was going to distribute it out to other inmates too, but some of it was for Gunna, and other portions of this marijuana and that sugar booger, that snowman, she said that the rest of it and the marijuana and all that, she was going to just distribute it to different inmates in the jail. But some of that belonged, she was going to take it to Gunna as well, okay? Now, that's the story that she gave out, okay? Now, some of these drugs was, like I said, was intended for Gunna. That's what she said, allegedly, okay? Now, Gunna lawyer said this situation is totally untrue. That's what Gunna lawyer said. He said this situation is entirely untrue. That chick there lying and all that. Now, that's what they say. Now, I'll put it like this, family. It's just weird to me because they said the chick went up there with the bag of marijuana and that snowman, that sugar booger. Said she went up in there with it, with a bag full of it, attempting to smuggle it in, but didn't get it in. Now they say allegedly she drops the bag, take out running. Now this is in Georgia, okay? She takes out running. How the hell did she get away anyway? Because guess what, family? She takes out running now, and then they all of a sudden find her in Mississippi. How in the hell she get from Georgia? How did she have the bag? And they say that she was attempting to go in there. So if she's attempting to go in there, that means somebody stopped her and checked the bags and stuff, okay? And realized what it was. How the hell did she run out of that jailhouse so fast without nobody catching her? See, something like this. See, you got to tell NJ a little bit more of this story because it just stinks. It stinks. Smell like doo-doo all over this damn story right here. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out how did she get out of jail. Because family, y'all know if the average person can have all that mess on them and go up there to that jailhouse and try to take it in there, and when they stop you and look at it and see what you got, you ain't getting away from there. You might try to run out that door, but guarantee you they gonna catch your ass, whether they have to hit you with one of them legs, leg and the ankle or something. They gonna stop your ass. You not getting away from there. So I'm trying to figure out how in the hell did she just mysteriously get caught in that jailhouse and then can run, get away out the building, out the parking lot, into can drive from Georgia down to Mississippi, which is about a 7-hour drive. Nobody throw no spikes out there on that damn highway, try to stop her ass or nothing. Nobody tried to apprehend her, get on the radio and try to find her. None of that. They found her ass in Mississippi. But anyway, they got her. But that's the excuse she used, is that she was bringing some of it in to Gunna, okay? So, like I said, MJ like to go by two sides of the story. That's just me. Now, how do I know that contraband or whatever she was bringing up in now, all that mess, how do we know that that's for Gunna? See, I like to look at two sides of it. How do I know she wasn't trying to get some of Gunna's D? Y'all know what I'm talking about the D. How do I know she wasn't just trying to get the D? Like, he didn't know nothing about her trying to bring that stuff up there. She just felt like she could get close to him because she a nurse, taking his blood pressure, taking his heart and all that. And sometimes, you know, them nurses and doctors get to close the door. The guard stand on the outside of the door while the doctor or the nurse is taking care of the patient. How do we know that she wasn't just trying to say, hey, you know, look what I bought you, and he didn't know nothing about it. Hey, you know, look what I bought you, but you can get it as long as you get, you know, as long as you hit me along. How I know she ain't do nothing like that? You know what I'm saying? How I know? So I just ain't gonna run with the story to make me believe that he was a part of it. You're gonna have to show some proof now. You're gonna have, how do we know? That's another, that's one example. There's another example, family. How do we know that she didn't try to be romantic or try to want to be one of Gunna's girlfriend stuff? Because remind y'all, she's a nurse, right? So, has she been going up there since she's been in there, taking care of him, taking the blood pressure, and got a crush on him, or like him, or want to be with him, or want to be his girlfriend, and she, you know, help him while he in there and do this and do. How do we know that maybe she was trying to do that, and maybe Gunna didn't feel like she was interested, about turn her down? Because, hey, you can look at the picture on the thumbnail and see. Now, I ain't trying to call nobody ugly, but I do know that Gunna is used to a little bit better, okay? Now, so how do I know that she didn't try to talk to the man, and the man kind of put her down slide, or he just rejected her, now he don't want her? Now all of a sudden she gonna come in with some drugs and stuff and say it's for him, try to set him up. How I know that didn't happen? Because some women do some evil thing. Soon as a man say, nah, I don't want you, now she gonna try to bring up something to mess him up even more, because this right here will put more charges on top of the RICO Act he already sitting up there in. So now, how do I know he ain't turned her down, and then she set him up in this type of way? I'm going to tell you, NJ look at everything. So you just can't run no stuff past me and expect me to believe every damn thing I hear, because I don't. And so how do we know it didn't go like that? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Was he really behind her bringing that in, or was he not really behind bringing that in? But what I do know, for us to believe that, honey, girl, you're going to have to show us some text messages. You're going to have to let us hear some voicemails that he asking you to bring this type of stuff to him. We need to see emails that he asking you to bring this type of stuff to him. We need to hear the phone conversations. We need to see the text message of Gunna asking you to bring that stuff up there. 'Cause I'm going to tell you right now, if she ain't got none of that, her ass is by herself. She going to have to do that time by herself. She going to have to take that whole rap by herself. Because 9 times out of 10, family, y'all know good and well, all them dudes up there that she claimed she was bringing it to, including Gunna, gonna say they don't know nothing about what that woman talking about. You know they gonna deny it, family. You know she, yeah, they told me to bring it in there. They gonna be like, we ain't told that lady nothing. We don't know why in the hell she bringing that stuff in there. She ain't bringing it in here for me. Then the other one, she ain't bringing it in here for me either. Then the other, she ain't bringing it in. And then Gunna definitely say he don't know nothing about it. So hell, she gonna have to take this whole damn rap. That's what you get for trying to be a pick-me bitch. A pick-me bitch. Pick me. You want a Gunna probably to pick you. Wanted some of them other dudes in the jail to pick you. That's what you get for being a pick-me bitch. Now you're gonna be up there eating on them old ragged ass cheese sandwiches they got up there and them hard ass grits. That's what you're gonna have to wind up doing. Eating on them old nasty ass mayonnaise sandwiches. That's what you're gonna do. Wants to be a pick-me bitch. Why is women stop doing crimes for men in jail? It don't, man, ruining your whole life. Now this chick here is a nurse. She done ruined her whole career doing allegedly what somebody told her to do in jail. Following men orders in jail. Women, y'all better stop committing crimes out here for the dude that's in locked behind bars in jail. He telling you to do everything. Send me money. Put something on my books. Hey, be home at 8 o'clock because I'm going to call because they're going to let me come out and call you by 8 o'clock. Hey, buy me some t-shirts and send them to me. Hey, put some money on my books for some pants. Hey, put some money on my books to keep these niggas off my ass. Put an extra $400 in there so I can give it to these dudes to keep them off my ass. Hey, go out there and commit a crime and bring me back the money. Hey, go get some dope and bring it up in here to me so I can give it to my homie. Y'all better stop being pick-me bitches. All that. Y'all ruining y'all career for men in jail. Wait till they get out. You want to spend money on them or whatever you want to do or you're hardcore and love. Don't ruin your career. Wait till they get out. If they ain't going nowhere. If they really love you, hey, just wait until they get out and be with them and y'all do things the legal way. But they damn sure ain't going nowhere. Y'all women kill me. It's a lot of them, not all. Now, some women will break their neck out here for a man in jail as if he gonna find somebody else while you out here. He can't go nowhere. He probably do got about 3-4 women that he calling up in there and getting favors from, but he damn sure ain't going out on no dates or nothing with them, so you don't have to worry about that. So just wait till he get out. Stop ruining y'all career for these men in jail. Don't make no sense. She most likely gonna have to take all them charges by herself. Oh yeah, she gonna have to take all of them by herself. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't really see. I don't know if Gunna had nothing to do with that. I don't know. He might. I mean, just because he locked up for the RICO Act, just don't mean that he automatically guilty of having this woman bring that stuff into him. That could have been a scorned woman that wanted him and she didn't want him and tried to set him up, trying to set him up. We just have to see. But I tell you right now, sister girl, I'm going to need you to report to the conference office too, because I'm going to need to hear some evidence. I'm going to have to hear Gunna's voice saying for you to bring that up there. Gonna have to have some text messages telling you to bring that up there. I'm gonna have to see some emails or something of him telling you to bring it up there. Or you was inside of the jail one day taking his temperature and you recorded and he was telling you to bring it up there and kind of making you feel like you are in danger and you didn't have no choice but to try to bring it up in there. You're going to have to come up with some type of evidence, sister. That's all I got to say. Because I ain't trusting you. Soon as I seen that picture with them, looked like she have on some glasses or something. I don't know what the hell she got on. Or maybe her face just big. I don't know. But if you look at the thumbnail, I'm thinking that maybe she was trying to hit on Gunna, and Gunna is a rapper, well-known rapper, done traveled the world and everything. He have seen a hell of a lot better, and she walked up in there, and he was like, damn, I can't wait to get up out of here, because I'm sure used to seeing some shit better than this. And then she probably trying to hit on him and shit, and he's like, I can't even get this thing to work. You ain't what I'm used to, baby. Then she about got mad, and then she gonna go and get some stuff and come in there and get busted. and then gonna say he told me to bring up there. Cause I find it quite odd that she got away so damn quick out of that damn jailhouse, out the door, all that shit, out the parking lot, gets in a car, get out the parking lot, drive way to Mississippi. Ain't nobody caught it yet, but she bringing contraband inside the place. She's supposed to have been slapped, booked right then. She wasn't even supposed to get away from there. So all that stuff smell stink as hell. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. But I can tell you what, she gonna wind up being part of the chain gang now. They done pimped her ass clean off the streets, trying to bring some dope and shit in there. I don't know if they bought it in there. She bought it in there willingly. Oh, and ain't nobody tell her that, or somebody told her that. Whatever it is, I need to see some evidence. Then they say Gunna and Young Thug is complaining about the jail conditions. They said the jail conditions are terrible. See, because they used to live in that lavish life. See, they used to toilet flush by itself and all that stuff there. Now in here, the toilet in the same damn room with them. And then they got reports out that Young Thug done said, oh, these some bad living conditions and everything. So you know Gunna thinking the same way. So why in the hell would they want to put some more charges on them? They don't even like where they at off the RICO charge. So why in the hell would they want to put more charges on them by bringing dope inside of the damn thing? Now either they damn crazy for real or something just ain't right. So we gonna have to see about that on that story there, family. That's all I got to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and success. Bye-bye. And Kanye, pay them damn folks, huh?